Okay. Hello to the training, the online training for Search and Promote. We're going to talk here about the Adobe Target Search and Promote or Adobe Search and Promote product and see what's the big deal with this product. Why are we using them? What is the special point about this? So the really interesting thing when you go to a website is that the experience is the brand, how you interact with the website. For example, what do you do when you go to a website? You come here and your site visitors can come for services or products. Services, for example, they can request a refund, cancel an order, file a complaint, or they may be coming for looking for a product for a specific SKU ID that they get from a catalog or other specific place, or maybe they already have a product and want to replace it. Browse different things or find recommendations. So the Google has actually educated us, everybody, of when you come to a place, you go and what's the first thing that you do? You go to a search button. If you have time, you can go and try to figure out the browsing strategy or the taxonomy of the products. But normally, I would say that 95% of the people just go to a website trying to find where the search box is and try to input something. You come to the search box and you type what you are looking for, what is the service or what is the product that you want to get. Here it's interesting to notice that Search and Promote can serve both websites that have content and websites that are merchandisers that sell actually article or physical goods, sorry. Or mix of that. For example, some websites that they sell products and they have training material or they have support documents. The Search and Promote can serve both aspects or a mix of both. So why the product is called Search and Promote? Basically because the client search for information and we can provide, for example, we can get what is the information, the profile or the type of client that we have, what are the interests of the client, and then Search and Promote, that the part of the promotion. It means that basically every good search engine has to deliver what you're looking for. For example, if you're looking for black shoes, you are expecting to see in your result black shoes and not a black dress that may contain a reference to say, oh, this black dress is really good, it looks really well with white shoes, because it has just black in shoes, you're showing a dress. No. That's the first thing that you have to do is deliver the right results. That's the most basic thing. And even though it sounds really logic for a search engine, some search engines don't get it. Or sometimes the data is not structured well enough to provide that kind of good results. And the promotion part is also, okay, now I have 200 black shoes. Which one do I display first? I'm going to display first in alphabetical order, by brand, by designer. What is the criteria that you're going to use there? And the criteria is that you can use several mixes of things. For example, using data from analytics or from your or any other system that keep tracks of what are the products that are more viewed in your website. The ones that are more viewed is an indicator that maybe are the more popular. The ones that have the highest revenue for you or the highest margin for you, you have to put all those products up. Or, for example, the ones that have the less inventory because you want to get away with it. You want to sell them right away. There are different methods that Search and Promote has to implement that kind of behavior. For example, you come to this website, Recreation and Company, and this is a page that is generated by Search and Promote. So what are the things that Search and Promote can provide besides good results in a specific order? The result. You control the ranking of the search result, what do you show first? The things that are more expensive, less expensive, the one that have more views, the one that give you more revenue, the ones that are seasonal maybe, the ones that have less or more inventory, or any other control that you want to say, you know what, independent of all the ranking rules, all the things, I want this particular Red and Co dash to 10 to be always the first thing when anybody looks for 10. Also allows you to have refinement. Once you have 10s, normally you always approach a subject like a broad search like 10s. Do you want backpacking 10s, or you want camping 10s, or you want to check for the deals? Any brand in particular, or in feature? For example, you are looking for insect repellent, made in USA, ultralight. This specific refinement help you to quickly get to the product that you are looking for. What other thing that Search and Promote can provide? You can provide you with these are the promotions or the advertisement centers, the spotlights. You can put, for example, every time that somebody looks for tents, show this specific promotional content for sales or specific products that we want to push. You can put them by time. You can say push this thing between Saturday and Sunday for a special sale, and automatically goes off. You don't have to go there. You say show from Saturday 12:01 a.m. to Sunday 11:59 p.m. and automatically that goes up and down and is displayed automatically. Also, Search and Promote can be used for the generation of the navigation. Okay, yeah, we said that we are going to normally all the people goes to search for the search box, but another percentage of the people can use the actual navigation to try to find their content. And some companies, they don't have flexible content management systems that allow them to generate the navigation according to the data that they have for their products. So Search and Promote can generate this specific navigation that is some kind of a mimic of the refinements that you have here, but Search and Promote can generate it. Search and Promote can generate sitemaps, can generate RSS feeds, whatever you have in format, in XML, JSON, in XML format, JSON format, ad hoc format. Search and Promote can generate it. The client can pull that data and render it, in this case, for example, as navigation. Also, we have the feature of autocomplete. You start typing terms in the search box, and you get a list of, hey, you are typing 10, you have 10 accessories, 10 backpacking, big Agnes. You can help the client to drive them to the place where they want to go, and it looks like a really nice alternative. It looks like you are taking care of your client. Now, what is the key component of Search and Promote? We have several products that can index data, they can show you results, but what is the key here? The key for Search and Promote is that normally you have two components in each system. You have the technical part and you have the business part. The technical part is we're going to have a search engine that is indexing all the data. It's generating an index, is delivering results that are average. Black shoes, only black shoes. Now, the business side of the solution, they want to generate normally canned or ad hoc results. Everybody someone looks for black shoes, I want to show this particular shoe before, or this group of brands close to the top. It's really important that the other thing that Google also made us used to is that if you don't find the result in the first page and you don't find what you're looking for in the first, I would say 3 to 5 results in the first page, the thing is wrong. You don't keep digging normally unless you have a lot of patience or are looking for something really specific. You just go look there. You have to put your best result first page, and in the first page within the 5 to 10 first results. So they want to put the business side want to say, like, how can I get control of what do I display in the results? So we have the business rule builder that is a visual tool, really powerful. You don't need to have any kind of technical knowledge of search and promote or XML files or anything. You just need like a 20 minutes training to know what this specific tool can do within search and promote, and you can do wonderful things here. You can have triggers, every time that, you, for example, here you have the level first equal mens, there is a dominant group, you're going to do something. And you have actions. You will say, push the group of people that is the push of product that is from 300 to 500 products up. So basically you're saying every time, that somebody is looking for men's and for men's here, put the products that are between $300 and $500 up as the first result. Independent of any ranking or any rule, I can make it go there, which is really powerful. And we have a section where we say, okay, these are the things that we are going to see, how the results are going to be displayed. And we have here the part where you have a contextual menu, a simple right click where you say, hey, this product, in this case, I will say this one, the pleated cotton pants, push them to number one. And these rules can be compound. For example, you can say, hey, every time that somebody looks for in the level first category men's, push the products that are from $300 to $500 up. And I want this product to be number one, independent of the rule before. So the rules can be compounded, it can be totally customized for what you want to do. And you can set the banners or the promotional content that I mentioned before. Also, every time that somebody looks for something or different conditions like a search query, a fastest click, a sorting option is selected. So total control here. A really interesting thing is that when you talk about how to display the ranking, you're going to see now this is moving. This is the way that you can interact with the ranking rule, what to push up. For example, you want to give more weight, for example, we have data from Site Catalyst, the conversion. We have data from Site Catalyst, this is the analytic tool, of revenue, how old or fresh is the product, and the inventory. And you can tweak different rules. In this case, for example, you can say the inventory has a lot of weight here. For example, in this case, you can say the ones that have more inventory go to the top. And you can play with this one, with these levers, and make it work in the way you want. It's really easy to test these changes. You have a live environment and a stage environment. You took this rule, you move them around, you save them, run a re-indexing, a quick re-indexing of the program, and say, now the product looks better. Let's try this other set of rules. No, they look not as I want. We're going to use the previous rule and push them live. Now, as I mentioned before, what can you do with search and promote? Search and promote doesn't handle only text, doesn't handle only products. It can be a mix. For example, customer support. You can use content for your customer support. I work in a project for Verizon Wireless, where they were able to index all their content. They have a really bad search engine for their support section. We implemented search and promote, and within the two or three first months that search and promote was working, they noticed a 30% drop to the call center because all the clients that went to the support page were able to find the right information. Now they have a better engine the information was in a better shape with more structure, and the people was able to find by themselves the information they needed in order to solve their issues. Search and promote also have the Ajax driven data. For example, you mouse over a product and you get a really nice like pop-up window that says, hey, this is the price, these are the available colors, this is the category. This is managed by Search and Promote. So you don't have to develop it. The client doesn't have to develop this particular feature. They only have to let us know that they want that feature. Of course, it's more time in the setting, a little more time in the development of the project, but they don't have to start from scratch. We can repeat our previous knowledge and implement it for them. Landing pages. Search and Promote, if you have content regarding a product, for example, you can generate the landing pages pulling data from the index. Again, the example of Verizon Wireless. For a time, I will say, for a time that was like 2 to 3 years, every time that you look for a particular phone and you click the phone to see the features, the phone page, that page was built by Search and Promote. It wasn't built by the client. We have information about the big logo, the big image for the phone was in the index. The description was in the index. The features were in the index. All the things that you need to construct the page was constructed, and it was really nice. So the client didn't have to take care of having in their CMS a specific data link to the database to pull the specifics of a phone and render them. No, they use Search and Promote straight and forward. Inside navigation. Site navigation here is that, again, some clients, they have content management systems that are not flexible, or they don't have the manpower to generate this thing or to keep them updated. So given that the data is already in the Search and Promote index, we can generate in HTML format, XML format, JSON format, and they can integrate that into their website. One of the things also interesting is that Search and Promote, we can generate mobile templates. It's the same information, but presented in a different format. Some clients have decided to take the route of having, adaptive pages. So every time that the site is displayed from an iPad or a phone, the CSS, the format file, renders it in a different format, more compatible with the smaller screens. Because sometimes some websites don't have the mobile version, and they display the same thing that they display in a screen in a laptop, and you have to go left and right, up and down, trying to find the thing. It's not fit. It doesn't fit the screen. Or the other thing that you can do is to generate an intermediate format file, for example, JSON, XML, and the clients take that data and renders or paint it into the screen in the fashion that is needed, like like an actual page. The good thing is that from that is that you have all the flexibility to take one of the other route. Search and Promote allows you to do that, and the same rules that apply to the desktop version apply to the mobile version, or you can make a special rule in the Visual Rule Builder to make, hey, if we are in the mobile version, show these products first, these products second. You can customize everything there. One really important thing is, okay, we get results. But what if we don't get results? What if people are asking for brands we don't have a specific product, or typos, that the people put 2-3 letters different and they don't get anything, And the actual really interesting thing is that, as it says here, 68% of the customer, they won't return if you don't get a good customer experience. And the customer experience is mean that when you don't have result, is not a message that we found nothing about this, tough luck, sorry, it's up to you. No, we have to provide something. For example, one of the things that is important is that Search and Promote provides a report from the top successful and the top failed searches by day, week, or month. The only thing here is that it rolls over every 2 months. This is not a history record from now to the beginning of the implementation. Every 2 months, the things rolls over and the data is lost. But the good thing is that you can download these reports and keep them in as an XML file, for example. The good thing is that you know what the people is searching for, and you know what the people is not finding when they're looking for stuff. That is really useful. For example, maybe you have a brand that they don't carry. You can put, no, sorry, we didn't find anything. But given that you look for this brand, you can create a business rule in a visual rule builder. We're offering you using a promotion section. We have this section. We have this brand that you may be interested on, and you keep engaging the client. You don't lose them. For example, other way to help with this section is with the section of not finding results is the use of synonyms and hyponyms. You know what are the words that are together. For example, here in stone watch equal stone space watch, stone watch, stone watch. You can include different versions here. If you see in your failed searches that you are really close, and you can put to a term but it's wrongly typed, you can put it there. For example, if a typo for a brand, for a product is consistent, don't try to educate your audience regarding the right way to write it. Just add a synonym. With that synonym, they're gonna find the product. They don't care, if the thing, for example, if something that is a half inch is 0.5 inches, 0.5 inches, 1 divided by 2. Put all those things there, and you're going to make sure that the client finds whatever they're looking for. And this is super easy to manage. And as I told you, they are contextual. You customize it according to the reality of your users. Even though you can talk about general industry search queries and things like that, the really important thing is that you keep an eye on reports of what the people are looking for and what the people are failing, what are the terms that are failing, because they give you an idea of your audience, the particular characteristic and features of the people that goes to your website, that that those are the market that you want to keep happy. Autocomplete. Autocomplete has an option that is the basic one, where you start typing and you can get results here. There is another version that is more advanced, that is the search as you type, that allows you to customize the suggestions. For the regular autocomplete, it's just a list of terms. For the search as you type, you can customize here. For example, this is an example from Verizon, to display 2 columns, products and help and support. And you start typing, and Search and Promote start running searches to present you with the top 3, searches from each category, and you can click them and go directly to them, even before having to go to a results page. Did you mean? For example, this is the one that takes care automatically of the typos when people invert the last 2 letters or the first 2 letters. Autocomplete. Sorry, did you mean automatically can find, it start transposing. If you don't get results, start moving letters around trying to find something according to the content of your index. This is not a dictionary of external words. No. Search and Promote generates a dictionary with all the words that are contained in your index. And did you mean try to find moving letters around any possible match there? And it allows you to get, to present instead of patents, maybe you were looking for pants, and allows you 2 things. Basically, present you the like 2 or 3 suggestions. Maybe you were looking for PANTS patents. You were looking for for pants, or automatically you can run a search for the first suggestion in the same way that Google says, hey, I didn't look for patents. Maybe you were looking for pants, and here are the results for pants. Search and Promote can provide that functionality out of the box. Now, we are talking about Search and Promote to replace the Google search appliance. So how do we rank, with other products like Solar and Elastic, Elasticsearch? So to crawl data and index data, Search and Promote has the feature that it has an easy and seamless integration with other products of the Marketing Cloud from Adobe. Seamless means you can have that thing running in 5 to 10 minutes and the data incorporated, clicking, I want to go to this report and give me page views and give me this, the total visit, and give me revenue. So you can get that super easily out of the box. With other products like Solar and Elasticsearch, if you want to add data from analytics or other source that is really useful, you need to take care that that source, for example, Google Analytics, generates a dump file, where they dump all the information that has to reside in an FTP server or a web server, and Elasticsearch has to get that file and integrate it. Now, if we have, in the same case, a Search and Promote installation where they have Google Analytics instead of Adobe Analytics, Search and Promote can also integrate really easily that data. You have to generate the same dump file with all the data for the visits in the last month, and you can, using an application that is the attribute loader, you can tell them, you know what, I have my index, I have my data from analytics. The common field that is going to be here is the URL. So put all the data from the analytics dump file into here as part of the index for the generation of ranking and what product goes up and down. So Search and Promote can also work with external data. Get the right results. Solar, Elasticsearch, Search and Promote, do it right, man. If the data is structured in a correct way, you can get the results right. They do the same thing. Now, order the results using ranking and external data. For example, as I told you, this external data that we can have from Google Analytics, Bazaar Voice, or Google Merchants. Search and Promote can use it seamlessly. Part of the product, you can boost the rules up or down, man, no problem. And Solar and Elasticsearch, they require some export files and probably some customization to join the data. Search and Promote can also get this external data and make it part of the index, so they will play in the same level there. Now, you have these results in a general order that are good, but you want to make them excellent. So what do you do? What is the control that you have? Search and Promote, is the leader in the market. The Visual Rule Builder is a tool that is designed keeping the marketers in mind, the people that doesn't need to have any technical knowledge to get the things done in the way that they want 100%. You can customize, generate ad hoc results in the fashion that you want, which one goes first, which one goes second, third, which one doesn't have to come here, what group to push up. Solar and Elasticsearch, they have some tools like that, but require that you have to edit a file that has to be updated in the backend. You have to involve the IT department. If you have to involve the IT department, you have a potential point there where you have delays. The Visual Rule Builders, they are working within, I will say, 3 to 5 seconds after you push them live. So it's something really useful, really quick, really easy to work with. Then as a summary, what are the main points of Adobe Target Search and Promote? There's an enterprise class SaaS product. I forgot to mention that. That basically means that all the functionality, all the software lives in the Adobe cloud. So the clients don't have to install anything on their side. It's administered remotely. Adobe takes care of having the thing running, all day long in distributed servers and distributed farms of servers. Adobe Search and Promote contains the highest degree of metric-driven relevance. We can import metrics data from Adobe Analytics, can get seamlessly. They can get data from recommendation. They can get data from target. They can get data from audiences. So they can digest all that data, make it part of the data of the index that is driving how do you display the results. It has a sophisticated digital marketer interface. This is a visual rule builder. That is the best ones. Seamless integration. Part of the product, you don't have to even think about this thing working. The thing works. That's simple. The thing works. The visual rule builder and experience simulation allows you to see in Search and Promote before pushing the rules live or the changes live, how they are going to display in the final page for the client. How are they going to? What is the order of the things? So it's really useful, really flexible. Again, part of the product. You see the thing in an HTML format as the thing is going to be displayed in the final page. And it's a flexible, user-centric search and navigation interface for web and mobile sites. You can generate mobile formats, mobile experience is generated keeping in mind the user. You can ingest data from whatever format. You can generate data from whatever format. You can generate results. You can generate sitemaps, RSS feeds for Google Merchant. Whatever you keep in mind, Adobe Search and Promote can generate outside. So I hope that you enjoyed this overview of Search and Promote, and we will continue with a more in-depth technical training, knowing the more technical aspects of Search and Promote. Thank you.